Do you listen to Baby Beard Media?
Nope, but I will now. Why is that?
Because you should, you piece of shit.
What is it?
It's media content, analysing media.
Your face is going red.
I know. I panicked and didn't think this through. All right, well, that was a bad suggestion.
Shut up and take my podcast.
I dig it.
That was Fry. Good. Yeah.
I tried.
Futurama podcast that we're looking at every single episode of Futurama starting from the beginning. We're on episode 2, guys.
Yay.
I'm Sean. I'm joined here by Chris.
Hello.
And James.
Hello.
And yeah, so this is the episode 2. The series has landed. The director, Peter Avancino, which all I can give you, he was the supervising director from the last season. So he stuck around for the long haul. And writer, we have an important Futurama writer, which is Ken Keeler. He ends up being an executive producer. But also, he's the guy who wrote every single time the Futurama has tried to end, which is 4 times. He's written every single one.
Really?
They always bring him in to write, like, you need to finish off Futurama, he'll finish it.
Wow.
And then they'll bring it back.
I mean, that's kind of nice that, like, the first non-pilot episode was written
by the guy that will end it.
Yeah, exactly.
Will end
kinda
Futurama.
nice.
Just
Kinda
finish it.
It's like, okay, we need you in again to do what? The finale? Again.
Yeah.
Did I do it last time?
I don't think you guys understand what a finale is.
Is this like a third act? Like, are we going to
exactly.
stop and start again?
Every phone call is just like, okay, we need you to end it, but also can you not end it completely?
Yeah. Don't do it too good because
Yeah.
then they come back. You know,
Yeah.
a bit of
Tie
hope.
it, but leave it open. Close it, but leave it open.
Yeah,
You do
like a
that.
door that's closed but also not closed, like partially closed, like a hinge, like, but it's closed.
Coffee's for closers only. That's a quote that not many people will get.
I
That's all
got it.
good.
Yeah, of
Good,
course.
thank you. Where's it from? Just to make
I
me
can't
feel better.
remember where it's from.
Kevin Spacey.
I don't think it's Kevin Spacey.
It's
he's in it.
It's Baldwin.
Baldwin,
No, they sell real estate, and they're like,
Yeah, Glengarry Glen Ross.
yes.
Boom!
There you go.
Wrong like audience for this, but good on you.
So anyway, Futurama.
Yeah. So I mean, we're introducing a lot more of the supporting characters that flesh out the main cast.
Oh my God, Zoidberg.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got Dr. John A. Zoidberg. Just learned his first name. Hermes Conrad. And Amy Wong.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also we get
Kappa Wong.
we get Sal. Lazy Sal.
Lazy
Yes.
Sal.
Oh yeah, I'm just lazy.
I'm too lazy for that.
And horrible gelatinous blob.
Is he always the same one?
It's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely the same guy.
Because I don't need to be prejudiced and say maybe they're all the same person. Because
Well,
maybe
yeah,
they're a race
that would be
look,
super
sound the
racist. That would be
same,
super
No.
racist.
Horrible gelatinous blob. He had a career like in advertising. Commercial and
Yeah.
beforehand. That's why he might not have recognized Farnsworth and Hermes in the later episode because who says he dealt with them directly?
That's true.
You
He probably would have gone with the director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So the casting agent, not the actual
HG
thumbnail.
blob
Yeah.
is definitely there.
I will say that I do love that ad.
Yes,
So much. It's
funny
probably one
ad.
of the highlight. One of the highlights of the episode. Actually,
Yeah,
when he finally gets the baggage there, and the bird just picks him up. And picks him up.
Very quickly, who wants to run down the plot?
Farnsworth has to deliver something to the moon. Fry and the crew go to the moon. Fry's really excited, is bummed out when he discovers that it's basically it is a glorified theme park for kids. Fry and Leela break out of the moon theme park and go for a cruise and nearly die, while subplot, Amy and Bender lose the keys to the ship.
That's right.
Eventually, they find the actual proper lunar landing.
That apparently had been
Which had
missing
been
all these
lost,
years.
yeah.
Which is weird that on a plaque inside the thing it said it had been restored to its original location.
Yeah, they had to add that in late because they only caught that like near the end of their process when they were doing the animatronics for it. Basically, that plaque wasn't there, and they went, "Oh shit." The fans are going to call us out on the fact that like that space module would have left when the astronauts left. Oh god! Okay, put the plaque up and just covers their ass.
Of course,
just covers their ass. Be like, because it's set up by the like the Stickler Society.
Yes, that's
whatever. So it's
right.
like there. It was put back there. Just leave us alone.
Neil Armstrong landed and then died. Just left him there. We're at the moon, guys. What do we do?
Well, like an earlier draft of this was also going to have like using the head technology, Neil Armstrong be there.
Oh, that would have
But
been
then
really
they're like,
good.
that kind of doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I know a lot of stuff doesn't make sense, but they were just like, it's too much.
I
We
would
don't
have liked
need
it if
it.
it's like he's actually inside. It was like that's like a lost theme park ride. Like it
Yes.
was the visit there, but it became so unpopular.
Thank God.
They ditched it.
Yeah,
and Neil
that's right.
Armstrong's just there, just being like, Oh, finally some visitors.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, that would've been-
Yeah, as far as like an episode goes and establishing further characters and kind of we're settling right into the formula for the show
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It goes around the adventures of the Planet Express ship,
Yeah,
basically.
Farnsworth sends them on the mission. They go on the mission.
Things happen.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Fry's stupid. Leela's the voice of reason. Bender has shenanigans.
He's going to steal something.
Yeah,
Amy's
exactly.
like-
He's going to have sex with someone.
Yeah, sex will
Amy's
steal
incompetent, but then competent.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, what do we think?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, it's great.
We're sailors on the moon. Funniest, like as far as like memorable things to like kick off a series with, like an annoying tune.
And how?
I will say,
it annoys the shit out of everyone.
I've seen this episode so many times. There was a point where I used to see it so many times that whaling song where whales on the moon. I'm like,
We carry a harpoon.
Yeah, I'm like,
God damn, I hate that we said that at the same time.
I became like, if I see the episode one more time, if I see that song one more time, I'm going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
It's they knew how to annoy
Oh
someone.
yeah, well I mean it's directly like parodied. It's directly lifted from like the Disney.
It's a small world
Yeah, it's a small world after all.
This is annoying trope.
Yeah, I mean they know what they're doing. You know,
Yeah.
it's comment on popular culture.
And they use Ken Keeler for this a lot as well. He, if I remember right, he does a lot of the original music for him. So blame him for this.
Okay, I will.
Blame him for that little jingle.
But we also get some great references in this. Where they get the honeymoon.
My favorite part of the
yeah.
entire, like, I love this idea that Futurama sets up, and we see it in the early episode where obviously aliens or whatever tear down the world time and time again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They lose history.
Yes.
Yes.
And so they scramble to make up history, but obviously they've just got a piece of this old show that they take as a documentary.
Yeah.
It's the honeymoon is like, well, what's the line? Which is,
Yeah,
yeah,
one
but
of,
it was
one of
just
these
his day.
days, poof,
Yeah.
pow, straight to the
But it's
moon.
like, yeah, it's just using a metaphor for beating up his wife. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, and it and the show suddenly takes a dark turn. In that moment, you're like, whoa, yeah. I mean that's true.
But it's good how it's just like the future, we misinterpret the past.
Yes.
You know, if we don't know the context,
Yeah.
we make up our own, you know, and I love that. We also get another reference before from A Trip to the Moon, which is
Yes.
a
Yeah.
French silent film, 1902, I believe, which is the mascot of the moon who basically Bonder. Why do
Why
I
are you
keep
doing
saying
that?
Bonder?
You've done that off like
saying-
out off mic, and now you've just put it into
Man,
for the public
from
consumption.
Now on, he is Bonder.
Bonder.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Bonder Bondington.
Oh my-
Bender.
Bender.
Stabs a bottle in his eye, not Bonder.
That's why you got it confused. Bottle and Bender.
Bottle and Bonder. That's why, sure,
That's why
that's
I'm
why.
saying it. Yeah, Bender stabs a bottle in his eye and recreates that bullet space capsule into the moon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is great. Aggressive reference, and I feel like
Pretty subtle.
yeah, it's subtle. You wouldn't realize. I didn't even know that existed until I went to film school. Basically.
And we got a gender neutral pack person.
Yes.
Yep.
And Mortal Cooperation, the
Yep.
two
The video
arcade games
Yeah.
that are in the
Yep.
background. Got
Oh,
one of my
there's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much that you could you take it frame by frame basically. And
Yeah.
like,
There's a lot
Yeah.
there.
You have one of my favorite little, not quite one episode characters, but the Crushinator.
oh, yeah.
Crushinator. Yes. Very good.
What is it?
But father, I love him.
him.
Yeah.
Or in the deleted scene, Father, pat stomach, I have something to tell you.
Oh really?
Yeah,
What is
that
that?
was left out.
Why does that sound familiar? I swear I've already known that.
Wow.
Yeah,
my
they were
God.
going to just quickly insinuate that Bonder had
Why
Had
must you
bonded.
do-
had
With the
impregnated
Crushinator.
the Crushinator.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Hey, that kind of guy, that kind of gal. What's his quote? That kind of gal, you got to warm up. Like,
gotta romance.
You got to romance.
Yeah, you got to romance first.
Yeah.
It's like, did you touch the robot women? It's like the
No, it's like,
Crushinator.
Don't
It's like,
don't
no.
tell me you touched the crush now. Later like that, you got a romance.
For the others, easy.
Yeah, that's right. Can I say this one thing about the show as far as setting up characters?
Yeah.
Fry is a romantic. Like we get that from the get go.
yeah, he romances the moon.
Yeah, like he's so romantic. Like he's so like poetic, and it's like buried under like his idiocy. Even him like looking out at the Earth from the lunar capsule. It's just such a beautiful scene.
But it's something that's like so like we've done it here, but it's so like unobtainable for people here. It's like we can't go into space, but it's like everything that's so mundane for the people in the future,
Yeah.
just outer worldly for
Yeah.
him. Where it's
Yeah.
like we can do this.
Yeah.
We can go to the moon.
Yep.
And everyone's like, yeah, let's go to the moon. It's a park.
Yeah.
You see some whalers.
And Fry isn't like, because Fry's the idiot, right? Like he's not smart.
Yeah.
He should be entertained by all the stuff in like the shitty theme park, but he's not. He wants to go out and look at the moon landing,
wants to
which is
see
kind
the
of
moon.
lovely.
Yeah.
It's kind of moving.
Yeah.
That he actually cares.
And it's a trait that follows on
Oh,
throughout
yeah.
the series, even to the point where when he has the opportunity, when he has millions of dollars,
Yes.
and he recreates his own life from the year 1999, and everyone else looks at him like, "Why are you being so archaic? Why are you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?"
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
no, it's simple.
Favorite moments.
Yeah, what do you got?
Bender getting the magnet stuck on his head is a personal favorite of mine.
Just because it comes back later
because
on.
it comes
Yeah.
back. I think that comes second to being introduced to Zoidberg.
Yeah, that is always good.
Zoidberg, who of course, who is inspired by their idea of McCoy.
Oh, really?
Bones McCoy in Star Trek. They're going like, what's the kind of the equivalent? Like, what would, for example, Spock not like? He would not like to be operated on by humans.
Right.
So let's just flip that and let's just get an alien
Yeah.
that has absolutely no clue what humans are
Yeah.
and how they work.
That's really clever.
Let's
of
roll
them.
with that.
Yeah.
You just got to keep referencing Star Trek.
Yeah, that's
Bring in
right.
Zach Brannigan later.
Yeah.
No, I just love the idea. I love his line of pick a mouth, open it. That's one of the
And go,
My mother was a saint.
My mother was a saint. Get out! I just love it. I think it's hilarious because it's like we spend like 2 minutes with him tops,
Yeah.
and already we know what he's like.
And we get that great look from Fonz. It's like, you'll be right. And he looks back like...
Turns back around.
He like just this look of like complete worry and pain.
Yeah,
It feels like as Zoidberg killed someone.
exactly. It's the unknown that we
Yeah.
get with Zoidberg. It's so funny.
There's like a good chance Zoidberg's probably killed
Oh,
someone.
Zoidberg has. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Anyway.
What about you, James?
Oh, maybe just like the opening, like it's like I paid for this ad on the Super Bowl. Oh, really? Not on the same channel, of course. And then the ad's just great. And
The
it's
ad
like
is very good.
The guy being picked up by the bird, and it's like there aren't birds that big. There aren't really birds that big, are there? Oh no, that was just special effects, like cracking the big egg.
Yeah.
And that
Or
was
the
gonna be a lot-
baby bird comes out and bites his head.
This is an episode that proves that Futurama could be a lot darker because, for example, when huge gelatinous blob swallows the guy and he's just sitting in the stomach, they're originally going to have him dissolve and become a
really?
skeleton, just straight up die.
Oh wow.
And the censors are like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So
Yeah.
they just put him.
Well, this
as-
way, like he's still alive. Like to be fair, like because it's a punishment and a reward to be eaten.
Yeah.
So it's very confusing to work for gelatinous blob. Like, did I do good? Oh.
I'm just wondering, as an actor, how did they pull that off? Do they just actually put him inside? Did the actor have to go inside the blob?
I think so. Yeah.
I
No,
think-
that's special effects. He said
Oh,
special
yeah, he
effects.
said special effects.
But then again, it seems like Farnsworth skipped out on special effects. He used real damn birds
Yeah.
and took their babies.
What's your favorite moment, Sean? Before we start analyzing as film nerds, the ad in the TV show we're analyzing.
I was gonna say before we move on. I was gonna say, okay, so he has the eggs, which means he went to the nest. Did he go to the nest to steal the eggs or to get the chip back from his dead delivery boy?
I think he went for the chip.
I think he
let's
went
be
for the
honest.
chip and stole some eggs.
Yeah.
My favorite line is the introduction with Conrad, where he's going through with Leela kind of the parameters of a job.
Oh, yeah.
And she's
Oh, yeah.
looking through the list and she's like, death by sonic diarrhea.
So,
Oh, you don't want that. Oh, no.
I plan to do as little dying as possible.
Sign
Sign
him. Streamline, straight face, bureaucratic
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even going to be Jamaican.
No, he wasn't.
Was it just gonna be some white guy?
Just some guy called Dexter.
like
And Matt
him.
Groening's like, nah.
Hey, diversity,
Accent.
man. You need diversity.
Yeah.
How do we reckon this stacks up against the pilot? This is going to be interesting, actually, when we start putting episodes up against each other.
As far as like entertaining, I think this one actually is funnier than the previous because there's a lot of chase scene in the pilot that isn't funny. There's a lot of action, which means there's not a lot of comedy.
Yeah,
by
but
extension.
they also get chased in this one as well.
Yeah, but it's funnier.
Yeah, true.
Because they're being chased by the Crushinator.
Yeah.
And
And
the
the southern
And the redneck who lives
astronaut.
on the moon.
He's got like what's it?
The Confederate flag.
Yeah.
and he's like
On
on,
the
the,
vehicle.
moon.
And he has a hat that says the moon will rise again.
Yeah.
So it's like in this
Wh-
world,
Which is like I've only just recognized like as a like rise. If you
So it's like is the hat saying the moon will rise again, or is it the moon was once a state and people
yeah,
lived
I
on
think
it?
I like the idea that the moon was once a state and
Yeah.
it's just fallen.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think it's funnier. Like the chase scene is used as a moment of comedy. It's referencing Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
That's funny. Like it's still a funny episode.
Yeah.
I just
The
prefer
laughs in
second-
both of them so far are quite consistent.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
There- There's not huge stretches where you're just kind of sitting twiddling your thumbs. Is that it's engaging.
Well, if they spent 2 years prepping this
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like they're not like trying to work out, what kind of style we're going in. It's like
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah.
For me, I agree. The series has landed. Just for me, I like the introduction of more characters. I like that we're introduced to some of our favorites in Zoidberg. And for myself personally, Crushinator, just one of my... She comes up, I think, once or twice more.
Yeah.
And it's just... And the ending message, just seeing Fry longing for that kind of, just, as you were saying, romanticizing, and just having that the shots with the earth in the reflection of his helmet, and all these establishing shots showing them alone on this world, and the utilization of music and everything just kind of comes together to really hammer in the pathos that they do really well with Fry in particular.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fry and Leela.
Yes, and I mean it's a dark. It shows how the show can go dark as well. When they're talking about the honeymooners, like they don't have to put that in.
don't.
They really don't have to put that line in.
What a great like reference. Just run for it. Like, okay, what references the moon? That's great. Yeah. Like,
let's use
And the
that.
way
use
that
that to
the way that
construe
they use
history.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just to completely misconstrue a
Yeah.
quote, and the way that they make it sound more like he points, he goes straight to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird though, because you have all these heads from our era. You're not. They don't ask them
No.
what it was like.
Yeah,
That's right.
And the heads don't seem to question it.
Yeah,
They
either.
just don't seem to care.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they just put him in like a museum. You're fine. We'll work up our own history.
Like later we'll get to how they thought cars were invented back in the day.
That's right.
Just the robots with like just battering cars into place on a conveyor belt.
the prehistoric robots. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the robots evolved.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think I might have to go this episode just because, like, I like the idea that in the first episode he was a delivery boy, but now he became a delivery boy, I guess by choice. But now he's like in space. So it's what he's always wanted, and it's a more fulfilling job. This one had a lot more heart. He actually gets to go into space.
Yeah.
Gets to visit the moon.
Yeah.
The moon's very exciting for him.
And gets disappointed by the future as well.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
Yeah.
the point of Futurama in a lot of ways.
It's
Yeah.
not what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
No, it's like the future's kind of like, oh, the moon's been kind of turned into this.
Yeah, a
Let's
tacky.
go see the real moon. But it's like, that's what it'd be like. If you could see the moon every day, you wouldn't care.
No.
Yeah.
We only care about going to spaces because we can't do it.
Yeah, that's right.
And I like that because Fry can go like now anywhere in space, but there's so much to see that he's still not bored with it. The possibilities are endless, really, because everyone's just so like, oh, this is just the future.
Yeah.
And this episode really just kind of like pushes that message, really.
Yeah.
That he can like see everything he's always wanted to see, and the beauty in that, really.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that we've left Earth
Yeah.
in
Oh, yeah.
Futurama, which we're going to
Wait,
get.
hold on.
Oh.
Left, gone to another place.
Yes.
They leave Earth at the end of the first.
Yes, they gone to
fly out?
They fly into space.
They fly into
Oh, okay,
space.
yeah. Which is strange, just because like they fly into space in that one, but in the first episode, but in this episode they fly to the moon in like through 2 seconds.
Yeah, someone worked it out. They would have had to have gone something like 413,000 kilometers per second to get from Earth to the moon in 2 seconds.
The
Oh my
fact that
God.
you know that is incredible.
Yep.
In
yep.
space, I can allow that, but maybe in our atmosphere there might be.
But yeah, so yeah, this is the first time they really properly go to a setting outside of
Yeah.
Earth,
Yeah.
and which is going to happen
Yeah.
a lot. Which I like more. That what Futurama gets over The Simpsons is that they can explore out there outside of Treehouse of Horror
Yeah,
more
definitely.
Yes, that's true.
Possibilities are really endless.
Endless, yeah.
so because we won't just do space; we'll do time.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
will get to.
That's all the Star. That's what all like
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi does. I was going to jump straight to Star Trek, but Star Trek is not to space. It's so much time travel. So much out there.
So,
Get the voice. Get the voice.
making it do us.
Yep. Yep. Let's go with Professor Farnsworth. Oh yeah, more groaning.
Okay. Who wants to go first? 'Cause I
Oh,
don't
sure,
wanna
I'll go first. Why?
Sean, you can go first.
Good news, everyone! Come to the bedroom. I've got something to show you. It's more Patrick Stewart than anything, but sure.
Good news, everybody. I got nothing else about after that.
Good news, everybody. Good news, everybody. That's so
Good
bad.
news, every No, I can't.
Good
do it.
news, everybody.
How Techie just face palmed.
Yeah,
Oh no.
because all of us hate this.
That's why I love
Pick an
it.
easy character. Can't I be like, hey, I'm lazy. I'm lazy guy.
Sal.
I'm Sal.
But you are lazy, right? Oh, don't even get me started.
No, don't get me started.
Just knock my mic.
That's like an easy one. It's not even right. You just got to be like gravelly.
Yeah. Well, that's it for episode 2.
Yeah, man.
So episode 2's winning.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Episode 2's winning. Next week we got I Roommate,
Yeah, it's a great
Roommate.
episode.
which I'm looking forward to.
Looking forward to.
I am looking forward to. I have been Sean.
I've been Chris.
I have him, Matthew McConaughey.
I don't
Apparently,
know what
No,
you're
I'm
doing,
James.
man.
I was in Kevin Spacey in House of Cards episode.
Any southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also so if you want to email us for any reason, babybeardmedia@gmail.com for anything, whether it's pun related or
Sorry, what was that email address again, Sean?
babybeardmedia, one word. It is 3 words, but for the purpose of the email address, it's 1 word. babybeardmedia@gmail.com.
Yeah, just send fan mail.
Oh wait, also another
Send
thing.
nudes. No, don't.
Oh, no.
That's
No.
a can-
No, do.
No,
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 don't. No, don't.
Hey, now
No,
if you're
don't.
going to, Chris, what's your email address? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Next
James.
time.
thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Should have been reading my notes. Oh, well.
Yeah. I'll
No
try and do it in
podcast.
like Fry's voice.
Or do you want me to do it in like a funny?
Hey.
Oh, okay, jeez.
Oh.
Unless you want to do it.
No.
No.
It's just like,
You
yeah, you can do it, or I can be funny.
Oh. I mean, like we could be original, but I mean, if you want to do something that's not been done, like
Look, you can
1,000
either.
times
I mean, if you want a quote from the show,
It's like either you can do it, or we can do it right.
yeah. I mean, like
I've done some actor training. I don't know if I talked about it before.
yeah.
Sean's done some actor training as well. Sean, do you want to do it? Maybe do
Sean,
it. Some
I did it
Funny
last
voice,
time.
funny
I know. Advertising, media, babies, beards.
Do you want a baby with a beard?
We don't have those. We have witty banter, cheery accents, upwards inflections.
Australians?
Australians.
Our techie's like yawning.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Big